represent someone good, someone clean, someone the cops won't watch. Gotta be you. Don't. I'll take that as a yes. Vengeance is his mission.
Is there no one who can kill this cop for me?
I told you not to go in alone. I didn't. Brought my true friends. Bloodshed is his only option. In 2007, Chow Yun-Fat returns as Inspector Tequila.
Let her go. Come and get her.
Stranglehold. Coming this August. This title not yet rated.
Welcome to E3 2007. Our Midway studio has been hard at work for the past 2 years on the game in the trailer you just watched. John Woo is hailed as one of the best action directors of all time, and we're bringing that action to the forefront in Stranglehold. We are extremely excited to be putting the finishing touches on what we feel is the best action game Midway has ever created. Stranglehold takes action to a whole new level with environmental interactions that allow players to take down enemies in cinematic and stylistic ways. This game is truly what Next Gen is all about. Within the next month, we'll be releasing a downloadable demo for Xbox 360, PS3, and PC, where players everywhere will be able to feel what it's like to be Chow Yun-Fat diving across the table with 2 pistols blazing. The final game is set to be released in August. Players will also be able to take their Stranglehold experience online. Stranglehold's multiplayer will feature all of the intense Massive D interactions, tequila time, and smart bombs that the game is known for. With several levels and numerous skins, multiplayer modes include Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch. For PlayStation 3 owners, we're creating an exclusive collector's edition that features John Woo's classic film, Hard Boiled. For the first time ever, consumers will get Stranglehold the game and Hard Boiled the movie on a single Blu-ray disc. Now let's get to the game. In the scene you're about to watch, Inspector Tequila, played by Chow Yun-Fat, has arrived in Chicago to confront members of the Russian Mafia, who have kidnapped his wife and daughter. In Stranglehold, players are one with the environment, gliding across tables, diving into roll carts, sliding down banisters, and swinging from chandeliers, all the while staying in the thick of the action. Throughout these intense gun battles, players will be able to destroy every piece of the environment, which is something we like to call Massive D.
Where is Jerry?
Close. He tells me you're here for Billy and Tico.
That's right.
And that you'd walk through hell to get them. That right, too? Welcome to hell.
At Midway, we spent the last few years reinventing ourselves to get it right for this next generation of consoles. For years now, well before many of our competitors, we began an initiative to create a common technology platform for use across all of our studios and a distributed development system that allows us to share common resources, systems, tools, and knowledge across our teams. This process is easy to talk about, hard to implement, but we believe you will see the benefits of this concerted, company-wide effort in the ambitious, high-quality releases, Midway releases shortly, such as Stranglehold, which you just saw, Black Site, Area 51, games coming soon like TNA and The Wheelman, and others we will announce in the near future. And while I've been working on building this internal technology platform for a broad range of next-gen games, we've worked hard to diversify our portfolio of games beyond our core slate of marquee franchises. To expand our revenue base, we've extended our scope to include more PC games, licenses for kids, handheld and Wii games, and of course a pipeline of new, original, and ambitious IP aimed at a mass market audience. All right, following the most successful North American pre-order program in Midway's history, The Lord of the Rings Online is off to a fantastic start. Shadows of Angmar was the best-selling PC game in the month of April, and this is only the beginning, as Turbine will continue to take players on an incredible journey through the world of Middle-earth with the release of regular content updates. All right, coming this fall exclusively to PlayStation 2, Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am, based on the hit comedy series from Adult Swim. We're working closely with Aqua Teen creators Matt Mayero and Dave Willis to bring the tone of the TV show and movie into a video game. Aqua Teen Hunger Force Zombie Ninja Pro-Am is an epic action-adventure, combat golf, kart racing game that gives fans an opportunity to experience the Aqua Teen universe in a whole new way. All right, let's look ahead at some of our other products that we have in development. Midway is extremely excited to be working with TNA Wrestling on the first ever video game based on the top-rated wrestling series. The game is being developed by our Los Angeles studio by a team of passionate wrestling fans that includes the creators of such arcade classics as NFL Blitz and NBA Jam. We aim to deliver the most authentic wrestling experience yet for next-gen systems, as well as the Wii and the PlayStation 2. We'll be showing much more on TNA Impact in the near future. Also coming soon is The Wheelman, co-produced with Vin Diesel's Tygon Studios. We believe The Wheelman is a groundbreaking model for how our industry collaborates with Hollywood to create a gaming experience in the mold of a blockbuster summer movie. The Wheelman is the ultimate car chase game, combined with plenty of fast action and death-defying stunts. We'll have more details on The Wheelman later this summer. And finally, just before E3, Midway announced that 5 new titles are in development exclusively for Nintendo systems. Only for Wii, experience the rebirth of action racing with Cruisin' and a collection of classic skill games with Game Party. Ultimate Mortal Kombat, the B game, and a title based on Cartoon Network's top-rated kids animated series Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends are all in development exclusively for Nintendo DS. All of these titles are designed to take full advantage of the unique controls and interface of the Wii and Nintendo DS and are scheduled to be available this fall. Let's take a look at Ultimate Mortal Kombat, the ultimate fighting experience for Nintendo DS.
Looks nice from up here, doesn't it? Cool, blue, quiet. From out here, it looks like paradise. But the closer you get, the more you open your eyes, the more you can't help but see. When I was sent to Iraq, I was ready for anything. I saw violence, grief, fear in people's eyes. I was used to that. It was expected. What happened next wasn't. They asked me to fight a new kind of enemy. An enemy I couldn't even admit existed. I followed my orders, kept my mouth shut, and they sent me back stateside. But that was just the beginning. This war followed me home. Black Site Area 51, coming September 2007.
Hey everyone, I'm Harvey Smith, the creative director for Black Site. I'm really excited to be here to talk about our first-person shooter that's Unreal powered. Puts you in control of a Special Forces squad facing off against an alien insurgency on U.S. soil. Our goals with the game, we're creating realistic, grounded settings, shooting up convenience stores, abandoned schoolhouses, places like that. You take on the role of Aaron Pierce, a Delta Force veteran from the Iraq War. And the missions in the game take you from Iraq through the streets of small-town America and finally down into the ruins of underground military base. And the team is working really hard right now. We're approaching our release date. Players got an early look at the Xbox 360 version of the game, and we're really excited because here in the near future we'll be showing off the PS3 and PC versions as well. We're pretty thrilled with the reaction that we got from the gameplay teaser on Xbox Live, and we got a lot of good feedback from press and fans. We're releasing another bigger demo in August, and the E3 demo that we've got here this week highlights some of the key features in Black Site. It's obviously a fast-paced first-person shooter, but vehicles, destructibility of the environment, one-button squad command, and our what I find the most interesting feature, the AI morale system running behind the squad that controls their moods as the player's doing better or worse. Lastly, the demo today shows some of the large-scale boss battles that we've got in the game. One of our primary goals for Black Site is polish. We're really trying to create a beautiful thrill ride. And a lot of people have focused on the mission so far, the story for the campaign, but we're also working hard on multiplayer, including the co-op feature. We'll be talking about that today. But the entire story you can play through with a friend, one other person in co-op mode, and we'll reveal more about the other multiplayer modes as we get closer to launch. Today we'll leave you with a video that takes a closer look with what we're doing with squad command and squad morale, both of which play a pivotal role in Black Site. So thank you. I'm Harvey Smith, the Executive Creative Director for Black Site. The squad in Black Site is intuitive, fast-paced, easy to use. They're interesting personalities that have this very topical debate around you.
Hey man, I think that shot screwed me up. I'm like growing a third head over here.
They have a morale system that drives them, in their effectiveness in combat based on how well you're doing.
Where's the cover from?
This is not good!
They're really interesting to use. They're as easy to use as using a camera or a gun.
Yes, sir.
Moving.
Yeah, so with the squad, the main thing we wanted to avoid was cumbersome, constantly having to give the guys orders and going through various menus, and other games that have dealt with squad have done that. You're already looking in a direction because it's a first-person shooter. You push the button that we've got dedicated on the keyboard or the controller to squad command, and then contextually it figures out what you want to do. Point at a spot on the ground, point at a chain link fence, point at a door that's locked, point at a vehicle, point at a turret, point at an enemy, point at any number of special case setups in the game, and click that one button and the squad does something smart. We're working with the writer from Years of War, Susan O'Connor. She's our primary writer on Black Site.
Do you think there's
And she and I have story meetings all the time where we cover the fictional material and put together the plot. You know, we wanted to build up the impression all the time that these guys have worked together before. And so we've got Mitchell Ambrose.
Pierce, you've got tactical. We'll follow your lead.
Who is like a high school quarterback, everybody's best friend, you know, a really solid guy that you'd love to know. Probably when he was a kid, he helped the old lady down the street carry groceries.
Sir, the situation is under control.
Negativo, my friend.
He's just a good guy who doesn't quite do things by the book, but he's just solid. And then you've got Grayson.
Man, I didn't sign up for this shit.
Who you kind of get the impression it was either prison or the military early on. And those two guys play off of each other really well. They get into a lot of arguments in the game. And then you've got Noah.
Pierce, we're wasting valuable time.
Who is a Middle Eastern intelligence specialist who is attached to your squad. And she has a very different perspective. It's outside the U.S., it's more global. And at times, it seems almost amoral to the players' values.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, because you'd never test some dangerous chemical shit on a soldier, right?
So we let those squad mates float in and out of the player's orbit.
What now, Pierce?
I don't like those prices either. Pierce, can we not tell everybody where we are?
All three of them get into various interesting arguments with one another. And the player, represented by Captain Pierce, is silent, of course, on the issue since it's a first-person perspective game.
It's stuck. Take it down. All right. It's armed.
In Black Site, we have a really interesting morale system running in the background, influencing the AI. So based on how well the player is doing and what's going on in the environment, there's a morale that the squad mates share. And there's no meters on screen or anything like that, but the squad mates comment.
Pierce, we need to turn this around, now!
They have facial expressions and body postures that indicate what morale state they're in. And if they're in a low morale situation, they take cover more often, fire less. And if they're in high morale, they're much more aggressive combat-wise.
They messed with the wrong guys this time.
So it really helps the player to keep them in a high morale state by making headshots, not letting one of them go down, that sort of thing. So your performance as a player of first-person shooters is going to influence the squad's ability to react and help you out.
This is Ambrose. Everything's cool. Echo Squad ain't gonna check out like this.
What we've done with Squad is to take this simple, intuitive squad command system and use it, you know, both interestingly in tactical ways and in interesting one-off story moments. And then we've also worked really hard on this morale system that influences their mood and their AI as you play.
Now that's why you don't mess with Delta Force.
Holy shit, did you see that?
Black Site Area 51, coming September 2007.
Hi guys, hope everyone's enjoying E3. I'm Mark Rain, Vice President and co-founder of Epic Games. As you know, Unreal Tournament has been one of the top PC shooter franchises since the series originated in 1999. It's won numerous Game of the Year awards and it's sold millions of copies. 2 years ago, we showed Unreal Tournament 3 as the first ever live demo running on PlayStation 3. And today we're proud to announce that Unreal Tournament 3 is coming to PC and PlayStation 3 this November. Yes, PC as well as PlayStation 3, because some of the kids in the forums didn't seem to get that. This is our best Unreal Tournament game yet, with amazing graphics, fantastic weapons, and a more robust single-player game than we've had previously. The Unreal Tournament franchise is well known for having some of the best user-created content in the history of our industry. We call them mods, which is short form for modifications. For UT 2004, NVIDIA sponsored the $1 million Make Something Unreal contest, where an Unreal Engine 3 license was the top prize. There were over 1,800 mods submitted for judging, and the quality of the top mods amazed even the most experienced developers at Epic Games. Unreal Tournament 3 will come with our best tools ever. The Unreal Engine 3 toolset that powers our titles, Unreal Tournament 3 and Gears of War, as well as many of the most anticipated games you'll see here at E3 this year, including Stranglehold and Black Site, which Midway are showing today, and I thought they looked fantastic. We've always had the best mod community, and Unreal Engine 3 provides the broadest modding and content creation capabilities we've ever had. So we're looking forward to seeing this in the hands of the public. But there's a bigger story here. Thanks to the open format of the PlayStation Network, mod makers will be able to bring mods from the PC version of Unreal Tournament 3 over to the PlayStation 3. This is the first time end users have been able to create such robust, fully playable, user-created content for a home entertainment system, and we're really excited about bringing the creativity and replayability of mods to console. We think it'll enhance the console gaming experience in a way nobody's ever seen before. So here's a little video to show you of Unreal Tournament 3.